What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? I just wanted to come on here to address a few things that were said about me. I know that a few people have advised me not to speak on this and to just let it go, but I cannot. I cannot. If I can speak up for other people that are being lied on and I like to provide receipts to redeem them, why can't I do it for myself is a question. As much as I want to address everything that was said about me, I'm not going to do that in this video. This video is basically going to prove to you that I did not know Ashley D had strikes against her for 4 weeks. I did not make her wait. I did not do anything of the sort. She's telling everyone that will listen to her that I wanted her to lose her channel. Basically, that I was jealous of her. And a few other things that I don't even want to mention, but it's really disgusting to me how someone can be that vindictive to spread your business because they didn't get their way. Like, me not being able to help you at that time was honestly because I couldn't help you. And I explained that. And I thought you understood. But 24 hours later, shit went left. Before I explain, I just want to make it clear that I do not record phone call conversations. Something I just don't do. Apparently, she thinks that I have her on recording, and I was going to expose that. No, me speaking is enough. And anyone that has dealt with her personally will probably be triggered because they're going to know that I'm not lying. I realize that I have an issue. The issue I have is I trust too easily. And yes, because I viewed her as such a, sweet, caring, and protective individual, I decided to be protective over her as well. And with that being said, I lost a subscriber that was very supportive. Oh, man, we'll get into that as well. But real quick, like I said, I do not record phone conversations. And the reason why I'm sharing these receipts is because she lied and said that I knew about her page 4 weeks ago and I just had her waiting and then I ghosted her. And this whole thing of me being jealous and wanting her to lose her channel is absolutely ridiculous. The first receipt you see says August 18th. This was the day after I went live with Ashley D. And I didn't know there was a problem. She dropped off of my live because she had an issue with me and Kevin not giving her enough attention. And she told me she's sick and tired of being used and how I ignored her and mistreated her on that live. And I did get emotional because I was like, oh my God, this is happening again. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I swear to you, Ashley, people must be getting into your head. Like, I was confused because she was going off on me. And it was a little scary. I'm not even going to lie. The way she was talking to me. But anyhow, we go back and forth. We would hang up. She'd call me back. And I had messaged my friend Drea, who has been on this platform many times. I respect Drea so much. I view her as a real sister. Like, we have a history that goes way back. So if you guys don't get it, it's not for you. I figured that I would have that within Ashley D because she seemed to be a very sweet girl that was very protective over me. Before I even had a conversation with her, she was sticking up for me when anybody was speaking ill of me. So I respected her for that. And I, started to build a connection with her through Instagram DM. We didn't talk on the phone because I don't like giving my number out. I don't like talking to people on the phone unless I really feel safe. That is just me. I don't like to give my number out like that. And if anybody knows that DMs me, it takes a while before I will. Sometimes you'll never get my number, but all right, let's just get into this because I don't want to make this video too long. So this is the day after the live where she flipped out. She says, "Hey sis, just wanted to say I love you. Call me when you get up so we can talk about last night." She wanted to talk about that because she knew what she did. And I forgot to mention when we spoke over the phone, she was like, "Sis, can we just forget this? Everybody makes mistakes. Can I not make a mistake? You were very respectful to me. You were good to me, okay? You were good to me." And she even went under our live and she posted a comment under the live as if everything was great. So it really baffles me how she's telling everyone how I ignored her and how I was fangirling over Kevin. When I give him the same energy every time I see him, I respect him. That's it. So anyhow, she goes on. Matter of fact, let me just show you what she sent under the messages on my video. Hold up. So after she flips out on me, I see that she leaves a comment and it says, "Sis, we had a great time with you on the live today. Thanks for having me. You have the purest heart, sis." So I'm confused because I'm like, yo, how do you go from that to that in such a short period of time? So anyways, I was uncomfortable and I did have a discussion with her and I said to her, "I feel weird, like, because I don't want you to flip out on me again." And she promised me she would never do me dirty. This is not who she is. She said, "That wasn't me, sis. That was a demon." Mind you, I don't know if you guys remember that night I prayed, and some of you might think it was me being sarcastic, but I was like, I pray for all the demons to get away from me. I don't want any fake this or that, whatever. The same night I said that prayer on the live, and yes, she started doing a prayer. It was being like we were being sarcastic. That same night she showed me her true self. So tell me that wasn't powerful. Tell me that wasn't powerful. So with that being said, I was feeling a little weird. Like, how am I going to continue being friends with her if I feel uncomfortable? I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was like, I can't just like walk away from her. I'm not trying to hurt her feelings, but what she did really did disturb me. But let me continue on with these messages. So in response to her saying that she wanted to talk about the previous night, I just let her know that I'm tired and I just woke up to check on a mirror and I didn't really get sleep, which I didn't because I was so stressed out about how she reacted after that live. So I say, "Love you too." She's like, "Get some rest. Hit me up later," or whatever. When my nephew's up. Oh my God. Anyhow, I did that. I hesitated. I did not really want to talk to her because I was still uncomfortable and I didn't know how to start the conversation. But we did speak and she said, "Sis, you know that wasn't me. That had to be a demon. So what do you expect me to think?" I'm afraid when I'm dealing with somebody that can just go from sweet angel to demon time. I can't deal with that. And I did explain to her I'm too old to be dealing with this type of stress like I am. And she got really upset. And she was like, "So you're just not you're going to want to end our friendship over a mistake? Everybody makes a mistake." And I was like, "Okay, fine." So she promised me she would never do it again. If ever she has an issue with me, she will not make assumptions. She will come to me first. Now, I just want to show you guys this. Since she claims that I am not supportive towards her, and she has always been supportive towards me and doing the most for me, looking out for me. She sends me a screenshot of my subscriber, and the subscriber said something under, I don't want to say the content creator's name. She doesn't want anybody saying her name anymore, which I respect. And so Ashley sends me the screenshot, and she says to me, "Please send her the $1 back and say something about us, please, for me." And I respond, not even a minute late, within the same minute, you can see 2:49. I respond, "Wow, wow, wow." I was in shock because this supporter was just on my live on the night before or so, and she was showing me so much love. So I was a little insulted when I read that comment. And so immediately I went and I returned the woman all of her money back, which I thought it was all, because she had sent me like dollar cash apps and would send me little messages. So let me just show you how quick I responded. So at 2:49 p.m., she asked me to please send it back and say something to the woman. She says she's going to address it later at 2:50. At 2:52, I literally did it as soon as she had an issue. I said, you know what? I value her as a friend. I shouldn't use that word so loosely. I know. I'm learning, guys. Anyways, I valued her. So I refunded the woman the money that I thought she sent. And I responded to Ashley, period. So she knows I don't play about her. So Ashley, please do not make it seem as if I wasn't a good person to you and as if I didn't have your back and if I wasn't willing to lose subscribers over you. Because I had a few people complaining, saying that I shouldn't have you on my lives. And I was willing to have your back over theirs. And I feel so dumb about it. So anyhow, she says, did she respond back? And I'm like, you can't respond on Cash App. And she goes, oh, thank you for standing up for me. Okay. So this is proof. She's saying that I stood up for her. But now she's saying that I have never. And if you guys watch my lives, well, one of them I put on private. When people were coming for her or not being respectful to her, or so she thought they weren't, they were just giving an opinion, I stood up for her. Now this right here is August 23rd. August 23rd, Ashley sends me the text messages or the screenshots of her videos that were removed. So it's important you guys remember the date, because she said that I knew for 4 weeks and she had been waiting for 4 weeks for me to help her. August 23rd, she's telling me about these copyright strikes and her videos being removed. So she sends me her password to her YouTube and she says, please help me, sis. I trust you. I can't get in. I told him we can try to figure it out tomorrow. I'm assuming she's speaking about her son, because her son was supposed to help her. She tells her son that I was willing to help with her that particular day. It says, but I told him you were willing to help me this today. It's hard to understand the text because it's like a little bit off, but she says, I owe you. I literally told her, because we were on the phone, I said, I'm going to help you tonight. We're going to handle this tonight. So remember, guys, she told me about the issue on August 23rd. I was willing to help her that day. Okay? So I said, I'm going to get a link ready. Then I'm going to send it to you and we can have a private chat on StreamYard video and I'm going to show you. I was willing to show her how to figure this out. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't even know how to figure it out. If you can see, there's a YouTube link above. That YouTube link was to this video, how YouTube fights fraudulent copyright infringements. I wanted to help her so bad that I watched this video. I hung up with her. I said, I'm going to watch this video real quick to figure out how we could fight this. And I'm going to call you back and we'll figure this out. So that is exactly what I did. I sent her the link, not only to help me figure it out, but to help her figure it out as well. So that goes back to the message where I said, I'm going to get a link ready so that we can do this together. I'll show you. Okay. I said, I'm just going to get myself together because I slept all day and just showered. So she goes, I can do it from my phone because my computer is not working at all. I said to her, no, you can't do it from your phone, but you can join my link and you can see what I mean. When I am ready, I will text you the link. So you can see I am willing to help her. I have no issues doing that. That's what friends do, right? That's what sisters do, right? She says, okay, thanks, appreciate it. I said, no problem. I'm going to feed Amir, then get to you. So she shows me some cables she purchased from Best Buy, and I said, he needs to eat by mouth. I gave him Pediasures 3 times today in his sleep because Amir was sleeping a lot and I couldn't obviously feed him. So I fed him through his tube. She responds, thank you, I appreciate it. I really do. He's going to figure out what's going on with you tomorrow as well. He tried today, and I just wanted to cut him some slack. I know he's tired, and he's been at school all day, so we will figure it out tomorrow. At least we bought that thing, so now, if there's not that, we'll go from there. Thank you so much. Anyways, I did not really understand the end of that, but you guys, this is just to clear the air. She actually told me, we'll do it tomorrow. We will figure it out tomorrow. She didn't want to bother her son because she knew that her son was tired. So this is August 23rd, y'all. I was willing to help her. She tells me, forget it. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so I skipped this part. I said, sorry, sis, I got a phone call getting ready to set our stream. So I was ready to help her by 9:21. Okay. 9:21, I was ready to help her and we were going to figure this out together. Because keep in mind, you guys, I was going through strikes myself that I was fighting over and over and over again and being denied. And I would fight again and be denied and fight again. So she knew that I was going through it myself. So anyways, I'm ready for the stream. And she goes, okay, sis, can I have 20 minutes? And she told me what she was about to do. And I said, and then she goes, but I need you also, sis, please be available in 20 minutes. I said, okay, just call me when you're done. I'm going to take a nap. She goes, okay, you promise it's okay to finish? You will help me tonight, sis? I don't want to lose everything I worked so hard for. And I said, yes. And she says, okay, thanks. So after she says, okay, thanks, she comes back at me and tells me, forget it. We'll do this tomorrow. So we spoke on the phone on Thursday, the 24th. So August 24th, we spoke over the phone. We do not have any text messages in between. So I can't really tell you what was said. But from my knowledge, on August 24th, she couldn't work on the strike issue because I was ready to do it the day before when she asked. She asked and I will be right there. Anytime she needs me to do something, I do it. Just like I went ahead and went against my subscriber because she told me she felt away and I handled it. So the 24th, obviously nothing went down. But on Friday, August 25th, I had to go to my aunt's house. My aunt lives around maybe 35 minutes away in traffic. Sometimes it's an hour. I know, sounds crazy, right? How do you get to hour? Yes, it's like that. So she had to come get me because I did not have transportation to take me and Amir to the funeral. As you know, Amir has his chair. I do not have a car. And the car that could have taken me had no space in it to fit Amir's wheelchair. So my aunt drove all the way to my house to pick me up, to drive back to her house so that I could spend the night. So being that I'm home with Wi-Fi, I had no clue that my phone was cut off, you guys. I had absolutely no clue because I'm constantly using my Wi-Fi. So anyways, fuck Verizon because my bill was $230, guys. So let's just forget. Why is it $230? I don't know. You guys, I swear to you, I had a plan and the plan had expired years ago and I just never went to renew it. And I think they raised the prices on me because now my bill monthly is like $111. Let me get back to the text. So anyways, when your account is suspended and you're using Wi-Fi and you barely talk on the phone, you don't really know. And I don't make calls like that unless I have to. When your account is suspended, you can receive incoming, but you can't make outgoing. Anyhow, I had no clue that there was something wrong with the phone until I stepped out the house. So by the time Auntie came to pick me up, I realized that the account was suspended. While I'm in the house, I didn't want her to think like I'm ignoring her or anything like that. I was like, maybe she texted me and I couldn't, receive her message. So I paid the bill and I waited hours. The bill was cleared. It said I had a zero balance, but my account was still suspended and I could not talk to anybody over the phone after 9 p.m. I was kind of effed. So I messaged her on Instagram using Wi-Fi from my house. My aunt was waiting in the living room for me while I was doing this. And because I was feeling like I had to walk on eggshells, pins and needles with this girl, I messaged her and I said, "Hey sis, my phone has been suspended for the past 2 days. I can't call out or text. Just saying, hey, how are you?" So like I said, I had no clue it was fucked up. I was texting people and it kept saying failed, failed, failed. I had no clue. And I was trying to figure out why was it failing. So I was using WhatsApp to message people. I had no clue. So I sent her a screenshot to show her how all of my messages were failing, just to prove to her, because I literally felt uncomfortable. Like if I do the wrong thing, she's going to flip out on me. I swear to you. I felt like I had to prove it to her that I'm not lying. So there you go. A screenshot of all of my failed messages, right? I even went into detail to open up and see, to show her, I think, was it her or somebody else? Because I hate when people think I'm lying. So anyways, so this is August 25th, y'all. She opens the message, I guess, after I had already left my house. I couldn't do anything. I'm driving on the highway, no phone access. I can't do shit. I get to my auntie's house. I'm a bit miserable because I need the Wi-Fi. I'm fucking miserable. So I thought maybe I could use her hotspot and communicate with Ashley using my auntie's hotspot. If you guys didn't know, you could use something called hotspot and it will allow you to use Wi-Fi on your phone through somebody else's phone. So as you can see, on August 25th, she says, "Just now seeing this, I've been maintaining. I was worried about you." So clearly she probably couldn't get in contact with me because my phone was unavailable. I couldn't text and I couldn't receive messages. So I don't even know if like you text me and it would say message failed on your end, like person is not receiving messages. I didn't know. Like, so anyway, on the 26th, that was the day of the funeral. She texts me at 5:24 a.m. "Hey sis, did you ever look into my stuff on the computer? Please." I respond to her on August 26th at 2:29. She was the first person that I reached out to as soon as I got my phone back. Before I show you the message that I sent her when I got the phone back, this message here that you're looking at that says I responded on August 26th at 2:29, that was as soon as my internet came back on my phone, it automatically sent it to her. So it says, "You can always message me here. I don't even know if I have service now because I just got to my aunt's. She doesn't have Wi-Fi." So I messaged Ashley not knowing that she would not receive my message. So on August 26th, when my phone got turned back on, it automatically sent to her. And as you can see, she opened it but did not respond. She didn't say anything. I guess because I didn't respond to looking into her computer stuff. So again, I messaged her through my text. Okay, so as you can see, Saturday, August 26th, that is the day that I was at my family member's funeral. I had just got out of the reception or the repast, and I borrowed a phone so that I could call Verizon and try to situate my issues because I paid the bill, but they would not cut my phone back on. They literally cut it off to the point where I couldn't even dial 911. It was like that. It was completely not even an option. So I say, hey, my phone is back working, shaking my effing head. I'm so angry about it. I need to get a new service because yesterday I was so scared not even being able to use the internet either. And the reason why I said I was so scared was because I was on the highway with Amir and my aunt, and I was like, what if I needed to use my phone? And her phone was literally almost damn near dead. So I told her I was scared. Anyhow, she loves the message. She says, wow, so sorry, sis. That's crazy, right? She said, you definitely need to change your plan. I said, I'm so angry. I called you from my aunt's phone late. My bad. I just had no way of even using Wi-Fi. Mind you, the reason I called Ashley D from my aunt's phone and I text her was because I did not want her to feel away. I wanted her to reassure her, if you're messaging me, I'm not ignoring you. My phone is cut off. If I had my auntie's phone right now, I would take a photo of the message that I sent Ashley. And I could even prove to you that I called her super late just because I did not want any misunderstandings. So I'm literally walking on eggshells with this person. And I don't think anybody should ever have to do that. You should never have to do that to keep somebody satisfied or to keep them around or to keep them from fucking spreading your personal business that you shared with them. That's why if you ever choose to open up to someone and tell them your personal business, you have to be prepared that business will be spread. You have to be mentally prepared that the person you are speaking to might just betray you one day. The saddest part, it was because I didn't do something on her time. The saddest part, it was because of YouTube, of all things, I was betrayed. And my business is just spreading, okay? And I'm being called a narcissist. So Ashley D recruits this new chick and they go live together. And something was telling me something was off about that. If you guys go and check out her new protege, you will see that this protege will literally repeat the same shit that I say on my videos. There was a point where I was like, oh my God, this girl literally has the same thoughts as me. And then I looked at the name and I said, this is the girl that Ashley D is promoting. What the fuck? Anyways, I'm just going to skip over that part because that girl was talking hella shit. Bitch, don't even fucking know me. But you're going to get to know Ashley D and I cannot wait till you do, because the same shit she does to everybody and say, because of me, she's going to say, because of her, you have a YouTube platform and you have followers. All that shit is going to happen to you too, boo-boo. I'm just going to leave it there. Learn when your ass get burned. 2nd degree burns, bitch. All right. So she's like, you definitely need to change your plan. I'm like, I'm so angry. I called you from my auntie's phone late. My bad. I just had no way of even using Wi-Fi. She goes, I called you back, sis, and I texted the phone. I figured something was wrong. So are you at your aunt's house? I said, we was at a funeral. I had such a long day. No diapers for Amir. I'm going to go get some now in my aunt's car. She responds, sorry for your loss. I will keep you in my prayers. And she says, unfortunately, I know I probably am not monetized anymore. And it's so sad because I almost at 4,000. Oh, well, it is what it is, I guess. Right? This is a minute after she tells me her condolences. I respond and I'm like, no, sis, we got to take care of this soon as I have Wi-Fi. My aunt don't have it. I've been at her house. And I say, thanks so much for the condolences, basically. You guys got to understand this. I said, I will take care of it as soon as I have Wi-Fi. I got my phone turned on. Yes, but I'm at my aunt's house. I need Wi-Fi and a laptop to be able to help Ashley. Just like I told her the first day on the 23rd when she said, can I do it from my phone? I said, no, you need a laptop or a computer. So how could I help her when I just get my phone back? She asked me, am I still at my aunt's? And I'm like, yeah, I still am. I stayed at my aunt's house up until the day before Amir's first day of school. So if you guys can remember, I said to her, Amir has no diapers. I have to go buy diapers for him. Right? So the same day that I went to go buy the diapers for Amir, I posted that I was in Walmart. So I post this photo onto my YouTube. Mind you, I had already told Ashley I have to buy him diapers. So when I went to the Walmart to buy the diapers, I was like, oh my goodness, Amir needs stuff for school. Oh my gosh, he's getting so tall. Well, people are going to be like, tall, he doesn't stand. My baby's getting tall. So I went to go get him some new clothes. And I was wondering how Ashley knew one of his pants cost $9. Y'all, this is how you know this girl is a tripod. I don't know how to say it in English. A tripod. She's messy. If you look really close, you will see on Amir's camel pants, it says $9.48. She's going around telling people that I was buying Amir $9 pants and I'm posting my Cash App. I'm so broke. I live in my mama's basement, bitch. You know I don't live in my mom's basement. You actually were sympathizing with me about my living conditions for your own personal reasons. And now, and I'm not even going to speak on that. But my thing is, I'm confused as to why this animosity and hate towards me, so much so that you're looking at how much I bought Amir's pants and speaking ill about it. I posted that because I said to myself, you know, closed mouths don't get fed. And I learned that from my former partner up here. If you don't speak up, whatever. So I said, you know what? I'm not working right now. I need to replenish what I have in my own, account. If I buy this stuff for Amir, maybe if I ask for help, somebody could, replenish what I'm losing. And I didn't get that many Cash Apps, FYI. So I posted it just for the aunties or uncles on the internet, if they wanted to get anything for him, to just send me a Cash App. And she spoke ill of that. She also stated that, look at Sweet Ma. She's not even mourning. She's at a funeral and she's smiling. She was going in on me. This is the same day that I went to Walmart, you guys. Amir had no diapers. So here, while I'm taking these photos with my family members, my phone is cut off. I'm just using the camera. I ended up posting these photos later on that night. And again, like I said, she had an issue with me posting photos. I guess assuming that me having phone service is me having Wi-Fi, meaning I could have helped her with her issues that day. Well, I stayed at my aunt's house. When she asked me, was I still there? I said, yes. So I go to Walmart and that's when I took the photo. This is why I love to communicate. I don't like to make assumptions. I always like to ask before I just jump the gun, right? But when it's no longer worth it, I literally will remove myself. And that's what I did in this case. So anyway, her being upset was unnecessary, you guys. The night when I came back from Walmart, I'm at the auntie's house and I'm just separating Amir's clothes. And I'm like, she's not going to bring me home. She said she would. I had family over, distracted, having family over. And I thought Ashley would understand. This is the same day after the funeral. I have a lot of family around. I can't help her with this issue. I said, as soon as I get Wi-Fi, I will. I mean, that was simple, right? I literally said, no, sis, we got to take care of this. As soon as I get Wi-Fi, I will help you. And I was really ready to do that. But I'm at my auntie's. So I'm separating Amir's clothes. And I had bought my laundry bags with me so I can do laundry the following day. So Sunday, I used to do laundry and get things together. And I realized Amir can't go back to school without his seizure medication. So this is on a Sunday. The pharmacy that I needed to go to from my house is about a 2 hour drive. Yes, 2 hour drive. That's the only place that makes this. It's like a nasal spray, a compound medication. Any of you guys that work in the pharmacy know what I'm talking about. This was the only place I can pick it up. And I'm already at my aunt's house. So I said, it makes absolutely no sense for her to drop me back home. How am I going to get to this pharmacy when this pharmacy is actually, it's an hour and a half away from my house. It's only half an hour away from her, or 40 minutes. So I decided to stay at my aunt's house. So on Monday, I'm just at her crib. There's a reason why I did not write Ashley or anything, because I'm not home yet. I don't have access to Wi-Fi or a laptop. I'm just continuing on with my business. I have a lot going on. And I was starting to see some things that made me kind of uncomfortable. So I said, you know what? Let me just sit back and observe. I'm going to sit back and observe. I'm not even going to ask her, because at this point, I didn't feel like it was worth asking. So anyhow, a compound takes a couple of days to make. So I'm really fucked. I want to go home, but I can't go home because Amir starts school on a Wednesday, and I called in and they said that he needed a refill. So I had to call the doctor as emergency to ask them to please call the pharmacy and tell them to get it started. So I stayed at my aunt's house just for Amir's prescription, y'all. I even posted on my YouTube, like, you guys, so much has been going on in my personal issues or whatnot. I didn't have the Wi-Fi, but I did see that Ashley posted something that I felt was a subliminal towards me. And I swear to you guys, it wasn't even a full 24 hours. It wasn't even a full 24 hours from after the funeral that she posted this. So if I haven't already explained it to you guys, I'm extremely sensitive towards energy, and I do make assumptions a lot, but a lot of times I'm not all the way wrong. Sometimes I do act upon things in bad ways, which cause me to fall out with people, which I can take accountability when I'm wrong in those cases. But this one, I'm not going to say I'm wrong, because she posted this shortly after, starting to open my eyes and see things in a different lens from sitting back observing the overall view. And I know you guys are like, girl, you be reaching. Yeah, I do. But I'm telling you, my gut said this was not a reach. She's talking about me. And then she goes live on August 27th. This is the day after the funeral, you guys. So being that she knows that I have a phone, I, got the suggestion to get the boost, and she's able to text me. I think she felt away because she saw that I went to Walmart and posted, because she ended up going live on August 27th. And that was the next day. She didn't say anything to me. And usually, the same way how she complained about the other content creator going live without letting her know, she did that with a couple of content creators, would be upset if they didn't tell her when they were going live. And so now she does this to me. When she goes live, she usually says, hey, I'm going live. You want to join? She didn't say a word. So clearly she felt away, you guys. It's just, to me, so easy to read, but not everybody sees things in the lens that I see it. And following the live, she goes, shout out to a real one, hands down. I appreciate you so much, sis. Thanks for taking the time out of your evening to be here. I'm looking forward to going live with you again, as well as all the other special guests who came up on the panel and everyone in the chat. I appreciate you all. Make sure you are tuned in tomorrow, into tomorrow's live. You definitely don't want to miss out. And I'm kind of like, okay, this is really making me uncomfortable, because she's just like completely not letting me know what she's got going. I'm like, okay, this is somebody that always invites me, and this time she's not speaking to me. This is after the Walmart post. So again, it's ridiculous. She made an assumption that I was using Wi-Fi, I guess, but I was at my auntie's house up until the day before Amir had school. So by the time I got home, do you think I was going to help somebody like her? No. That's when I decided to put my freaking foot down. And just to make it really clear for you guys, August 23rd is the day that she showed me that she had strikes. August 23rd is the day that I offered my help. I was ready. I had the link. She told me no, she'll do it the next day. The next day, the 24th, same thing. Push back. The 25th, at this point, I had to go to my auntie's house to get prepared for the funeral on the 26th. So the 25th was out of the question. As soon as I got to auntie and found out there was no Wi-Fi, I was unable to help her, but she knew about that. So I'm confused as to this 4 weeks that she said that I had her waiting. This 4 weeks that she said that I knew about her being struck and how she could lose her channel. This woman has lied to you guys. The 23rd is when I found out. The 26th is when my phone got put back on. I had no Wi-Fi. Did not get back home until August the 29th, very late. And by that time, I had already felt away because she started to show her true colors yet again. I could say that this was a blessing because I didn't know how to end this sisterhood with her. After I started feeling like I was walking on eggshells, I didn't like it because, again, I have anxiety. I go through depression. She's not the type of friend that is good for me. It's not healthy to keep people like her around. She gaslights a lot, and I could prove that. But I will say this: I'm not going to go into further detail. If she chooses to push this further, then we can go there. And then you will understand what I mean. But for now, I just want to show you there was no 4 weeks. I didn't have her waiting. It was just a few days. She was impatient with me. And because of that, she has gone on this campaign. So once I made the decision that I was done, I just never contacted her. And she never contacted me either. So why are you mad? Why are you mad? So this brings us into last night and how I flipped the fuck out. I enjoyed myself. It was an amazing concert. Wu-Tang was the highlight of the night, and Mary J. Blige, amazing time. The worst part was the end of my night, y'all. We leave the concert, and after a good 20-30 minutes, we realized my friend lost her wallet inside the arena. It was terrible. We stayed out there very late, and I end up getting a text message from a good sis, and she warned me that Ashley was online calling me a narcissist along with other women, just bashing me on a panel. So I just clicked in and I heard Ashley saying something about how I basically tried to sabotage her channel, and I went the fuck off, y'all. Yeah, I know I looked crazy last night, but I don't give a fuck. I was being real and honest. Never again will I allow this to happen, guys. I'm not going to say I'm embarrassed. I'm going to leave the video up. You guys will take what you can or want what you want from it, because somebody might just be warned. You're getting a warning, seeing what she did to me. Hopefully it don't happen to you. That's all I really have for you. If you guys choose to believe her, that's fine. I'm not fighting anymore. If she chooses to come out with something else and I have to respond, I will. But I just want to show you how I was having an amazing time in my element last night. I was so unbothered up until I was lied on. Would I do it over again? Nah.
That's why I'm addicted to fake, boo. Even when the skies were great, you can rub me on my back and say, baby, it'll be okay. And that's real to a brother like me, baby. Never ever give my pussy away and keep it tight.
I did not expect this video to be this long, but I just wanted to leave you off with this. Be careful who you allow to get close to you. I was really fooled. I thought that she was the sweetest being. I was thinking this was a blessing, you know, but it was more so a curse. I'm learning from it, and I hope some of you can learn from my mistakes. I appreciate those of you who stick by me through it all. I appreciate you all. After some thought, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to allow anybody to push me away from what I love doing. So I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.